Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Italy, a Place to Love YouTube channel. So, you have noticed probably during my last few videos that I haven't spoke much about Italy, but generally, all my videos are always, in a way or in another, Italy is always involved. So can be from many different point of view, many different aspects. So can be the economy, can be the politics, can be the language, can be the territory. So I try to talk as much as I can, about Italy also because Italy is part of the world, so we are in a global society, and so I'm trying to understand things as well from different angles. So let's say like this, different angles. So, and because of this, I decided also to cover different topics, to investigate a bit in this and that, just to have the things a bit clear in my mind and to share my vision anyway with you. Now, I see that unfortunately not everyone obviously agrees with me. That's fine, we are not all the same, so I'm expecting someone to be disappointed with what I'm saying because I'm trying, and it's funny. This is funny for me because I'm not showing any uh, politics side. Anyway, I constantly say that I don't follow politics, doesn't belong to me. I leave it to the people to who belongs. I'm trying to detach from the politics. I'm a person who is living in this society and is only constantly trying to, anyway, find a way to have a better life in this society. Because for me, the only goal we should all have, anyway, is only to have a better life. Times are particular, times are so unprecedented that, anyway, I think it's fair for me to share my point of view and my vision. Now, I want to focus on this video about these comments, okay, under my videos, written by people who are democratic, who consider themselves, okay, they have the knowledge, they know everything, these people are democratic deep inside of their, I don't know, inside of them, they have, again, they have the knowledge, they know everything, and they have the right to pour a lot of uh, anyway, they are free. Anyway, for me, a democratic person who is saying tons of bad things, anyway, a lot of bad things towards me simply because I don't think the same as this person. So, what should I say then? I say, no, you are free to say a lot of bad things about me. Anyway, you want to unsubscribe from my channel. You are free to unsubscribe. I love freedom. That's the thing. But the question is, what is the real freedom? And that's what I want to also turn a bit around anyway, to try to understand what is there a real definition about freedom, about democracy? Now, if from a democratic person, okay, listen to me what he wrote. You made a terrible decision to expose your ignorance. So, all right. And dangerous politics on your channel. First of all, it's my channel and I express my opinion, my point of view. If you don't like it, don't watch it. Anyway, no one is forcing here, oh, you must watch Antonio, what he says. Then also said, you should have stayed focused on property and Italian culture. Definitely unsubscribed. Now, by the name, I can say that this person is British. Now, in my last video, now I have nothing against British. Actually, I love UK. I love English language. But I just think I mentioned a few things about UK that people are desperate. I mean, I constantly see people, desperate people, the people that constantly they are saying they want to leave. There's plenty on YouTube of videos about people who wants to leave the UK. They are fed up. They like to leave to Italy. They love to come to Italy. You can't imagine in this group expats living in Italy how many are from UK. How many of these people who wants to leave UK wants to come to Italy? I mean, why? But anyway, that's I'm already switching a bit topic. Now I would focus on these two words that he used to expose your ignorance and dangerous politics. Now, who who gives the definition of a dangerous politics? What did I said of extremely dangerous? I mean, I don't think I said anything dangerous. I mean, I only express my opinion. But now, in this democratic world, now I'm trying to get the point. In this democratic world, because we are proudly democratic, we are proving the world that we are the only democracy, that we are the only system who has the right to say that is right, and so on. So, am I not free to say what I want? And then who declares that what I said is dangerous? Is this from a democratic person, from someone who considers himself democratic and cannot accept someone thinking in a different way? Is it this the democracy that are we looking for? Because now, is it this the democracy that we are looking for? So a democracy where the thoughts that we have to have, the things that we have to say, have to be dictated by someone. So that means we are not living in a democracy, okay? Oh, but you might have extreme thoughts. Okay, these are my simple thoughts. I don't have... And then, what is extreme? Let's give me a definition of extreme. Extreme is, for example, is hatred. What he proved in this comment, giving insults, saying, insulting me, okay? Because your ignorance, how dare you, I mean, who are you to say that I'm ignorant? Come here, let's have a one-to-one, okay? I can teach you everything from A to Z, not only from A to B, but from A to Z. I mean, I don't have problems in talking with people constantly who thinks totally the opposite of me. All I want is that my opinion is respected, because I have the right in a democratic society to express my opinion. And now I want to arrive at the conclusion of the video itself. Now, what I want to say, if you watch up to now, is that what I'm saying here on YouTube, on the social medias, and we had the proof for the last 5 years, I mean, there's a high censorship on YouTube and on the social media. People are not free to express their thoughts and to express what they want if there's no hatred. I mean, I can understand. I don't tolerate hatred because anyway, I don't hate anyone personally. I mean, for me, we are all human beings. I don't see a black person and I don't see a white person and I don't see a yellow person. I see, when I'm talking to a human in front of me, I see a human being. I don't see the color of the skin. But the majority of the people are taught, they learn since they are children, you know, to see, okay, there is this, classify this, and classify that. Anyway, if there's no hatred, people should be free to say whatever they want. But unfortunately, we live in a society and where I have to censorship myself. So I cannot say fully what I'm thinking. I wish I could say on a social media my thoughts and fully, let's say, without hatred. I'm saying without hatred, there are only just some concepts, okay, that YouTube is openly saying, even to the creators, listen, if you're talking about this, you are going to be banned. If you're talking about this, you are going to be banned. Wow, is this the democracy? No, means this is not a democratic system. Maybe we are left believed that we are in a democratic system. Then, if I'm shaped by the propaganda, okay, propaganda shaped me. I'm saying what the propaganda wants me to say. Fine, I'm not gonna have any problems. If I want to say something different from the propaganda, because we are living in a propaganda, there is a propaganda. Once you have medias, mainstream medias, who are telling you what to say, that is propaganda. I mean, if you have studied a bit of communication, because I have studied anyway, communication, let's say communication, now I won't find even perfectly the word, social media communication, multimedia communication, and then considering that I'm expressing concepts in a language that is not mine, and I'm doing this on purpose, because obviously I know very well how to speak Italian. I mean, when I speak Italian, I know every single word. I mean, I have a dictionary over there, thick like this. I go, I open. I mean, about Italian language, I can express any concept. But unfortunately, because Italian is not a worldwide language, it's not worldwide spoken language, so I decided to make it with English that I know, hoping that messages anyway can arrive. But I have titles to describe how manipulation of the thoughts anyway are driven. Now, you see, there are things that I cannot say because, unfortunately, if I'm saying, I'm gonna be automatically getting strikes here, and so then where is the freedom of speech? There's not even freedom of speech. So I'm trying to be nice, again, with no hatred, just, for example, reporting. I love history. I study from the morning till the evening. I go deep in the history, and I would like to report some things, but, for example, I can't, because the history taught in the schools is different from the history that then you learn if you are studying by your own, because there are programs. Anyway, in all the nations, in the Western nations, but not only in the Western nation, in all the world, there is a program, and the teacher is not free to teach to the students how to study history. He's teaching to the students the program that she has been taught to teach. Simple as easy. I mean, what we know is not exactly how the things are. And this is, anyway, the way I would like to, anyway, close this video, just to say, anyway, that things are particular. We are living particular times. So we cannot say what we want. We have democratic people who are free. If you are not following the agenda, they have the right to say all the worst things. They can report you. You might have even the police knocking at the door. I watched videos in UK where people had been fined for a sentence written on a social media. I mean, where is the freedom? Ah, no, it's the freedom that is wanted by someone. All right, okay, if it's like this, let's play the game and let's just talk. Let's say, maybe concept can be delivered in between the lines, saying one thing, saying another. Then there is the one who doesn't like your thoughts and say, oh no, you, well, better you would been talking about this and about that. No, I live in a world, and I want also to share my opinion about how things are in the world. So, but I know I'm under a censorship. So the fact that I know that I'm under a censorship, I know I'm not living in a democratic society. Dot. End of the story. I mean, I'm aware of this. Simple. Simple as easy. Simple as easy. I mean, and what am I gonna do when I know that I'm not living in a democratic society? Nothing. I live under the rules that are dictated on me. So, end of the story. Then I don't think I ever said anything, any hatred speech, or I'm just on this channel. Generally, I'm focusing on let people choose Italy, because I think Italy, and in particular the south of Italy, is a lovely place where to live. I see that the south of Italy in the future for me is going to have less problems. So I'm trying to let the people understand why I have relocated here. Um, so again, the unsafety, for example, financial unsafety, security, all these things. So these are the topics that I'm talking on my channel. And anyway, I don't think I'm expressing anything, uh, any negative message. Anyway, people are free to go to vote. I'm not saying don't go to vote. I'm saying I'm not going because I don't feel represented. So if I'm not represented, and then if I see that even if someone who say things that I like wins and then is behaving exactly, is doing, I mean, in Italy is a common practice, is a common thing to, for example, during the election times, to promote, to promise things that then they never, anyway, all the promises they make, they never respect these promise. So these promises. So what should I do? I keep living my life. Uh, what I'm doing is trying to keep living my life aware, and also sharing my thoughts here on my channel. Then if there are people who like to watch my videos, they are, they are always welcome to subscribe. I'm trying to simply give another point of view. Again, it's not easy to say all the things anyway in a world, in a society that has a very strict censorship. So, from this point of view, um, so you have to say that they're all good, that they are doing well, keep following their guidelines, okay, because this is what they want. Um, Put yourself in debt, spend more money, don't worry, everything is gonna be all right. You are in safe hands. But if I don't feel like I'm in safe hands, I mean, I have to find an alternative, and that's it. All I have to do is to think about alternatives, because I don't trust. There's no trust. Again, and then I close the video. To have trust in someone, this person has probably he had to have proven the trust to you before. How can you have trust to? How can you trust to someone who never have shown you any trust? Uh, Before. So obviously, I'm gonna trust only people who have proven me through their actions, through their results. I'm not gonna listen someone who haven't done anything, who never achieved anything, who never proved any results. Why should I follow someone who only destroyed? And only because he's there and he has the right to say, "Oh, you should listen to me. You must follow me." No, I'm not gonna follow, because again, I have the brain. I can process things. I'm not living in a bubble where I'm not able to process things. I'm not living in fear. So that's the way I'm living my life. And again, because I consider that the times that we are living are unprecedented, I'm saying it's also important to have plan B, plan C, plan D, because I don't trust in the hands that we are. End of the story. So when I don't trust someone, I have to think by myself. I have to become independent, sometimes even selfish, because I cannot rely, I cannot trust, I cannot put my trust into someone else who is not doing well. And this concept, probably I will talk more in the following videos about this concept. It's a pity that you cannot even bring the examples, because if I bring the examples, I'm gonna be censorship. I'm gonna be under a censorship. So what's the point? I'll try to express the concept, maybe a bit confused, but if you are smart enough, in between the lines, you will be able, because nobody's gonna punish you for what you're saying in between the lines. You might be punished, again, without saying anything bad, simply because someone from above didn't like. And again, and then we return into this democratic system that is dictated by someone. End of the story, my friends. So I let someone free to unsubscribe, because it's the natural process of the things. If the channel is gonna grow and if you like this type of content, subscribe. But if you are disappointed with what I'm saying, please, I think I'm gonna be the only YouTuber who are saying, listen, if you don't like what I'm saying, unsubscribe, you are doing me a favor. And I know it goes against me, but I believe there are more smart people who are saying, maybe this guy in between the lines is saying something interesting. All right, my friends, I hope you're having a nice day, and I'll see you here on Italy, a Place to Love YouTube channel. Bye.